The last task that I'm going to ask you to engage in this week is that of developing a lesson plan for targeted word study instruction at the fourth grade level. This is based on the Words Their Way spelling inventory assessment that you conducted in mid-March. As you recall, you administered that assessment. Each of you then scored the student that you assessed, uploaded that data to our Google Doc, and last week then identified the targeted instructional groups that you would design in your classroom. What I'm going to ask you to do this week is develop a lesson plan as though you were going to teach one of those groups. In the roadmap, you'll see a chart that lets you know the Words Their Way feature level that you've been assigned to, and then the specific skill of focus that I'd like for you to teach. So for example, I'm going to pick on Jackie. Jackie, you've been assigned to the Words Their Way letter name alphabetic level. And what I would like you to be designing a lesson for this week is short vowel sounds for O and U. And so you'll need to develop a lesson plan that would teach a small group of students the ability to discern between short U and short O. And the assignment guide very clearly delineates the expectations that I have of this lesson that's based on best practice for word study instructional design. If you have questions, feel free to let me know. The thing to note with this particular task is that what I'm asking you to submit this week will be considered a rough draft of that lesson plan. I will allow you an opportunity next week to revise that lesson plan based on the feedback that I provide you, so that you can polish it to the point that you're actually very pleased with it. And as I mentioned in the introductory video, this entire assignment from March 17th, when you went into that fourth grade classroom and collected that data, through submission of the final copy of this lesson plan, will be a big artifact that you'll be able to use in your Standards of Effective Practice eFolio. And so it's something that I want to make sure we polish from start to finish, and that you feel very confident with when all is said and done. So this week, take a stab at developing that rough copy of the lesson plan. One thing that I really want to make sure that you pay close attention to is the assessment at the end of the lesson, the way that you say you're going to be able to gauge progress that students made toward the lesson's content and language objectives. And to assist you with that, I provided a couple examples in the roadmap that actually come from STEM lesson plans. But I thought it would be helpful for you to see some examples of what content and language objectives look like, and then what an assessment rubric looks like based on that, that would play together nicely. And I think using those examples, you'll be able to build your own for this lesson. So again, if you have questions along the way, feel free to let me know. I think the roadmap explains the assignment pretty clearly, but don't hesitate to reach out if you're finding one aspect or another puzzling in any way. All right, good luck, and I look forward to reading those lessons.